Hello everyone, I am Sharon Collier. I am a homeschooling mother. I have 4 children, one currently on the way, so soon to be 5, and it is the beginning of January, and I wanted to do a mid-year recap of how our homeschool has been going and what I hope to accomplish in the next remainder of the school year. If that sounds interesting to you, just continue to watch. Okay, so we'll start with my daughter, my 2nd grader. So we started, I don't even know, we kind of just started language arts. I don't know, I don't remember the exact date because we just kind of just picked up something and then just went with it. One thing I really did not like about this school year is my goal was to be more consistent and more routine and rhythm, and my husband's work schedule is crazy, and so because of that it's really hard for us to stay on a regular routine, and I really had a goal of doing that, and sadly that did not happen, and I'm really bummed about that. So we did not get done as much as I wanted to get done, which really sucks, but we did still get a lot done. My 2nd grader is doing the Good and the Beautiful's Language Arts Level 1, and there are, my goal was to be basically halfway done with it, which I believe is the case. Okay, there are 91 lessons, and we are currently at 44. So we are almost there, almost halfway. So did accomplish, halfway language arts. We're good. We're ready to move on to the other half. Math. Oh, well, maybe I'll mention reading. Okay, so her reading has progressed a lot. I've been able to notice it. She's still not in love with reading. She doesn't just want to pick up a book and read, but she doesn't fight me anymore. When I ask her to read, it's not such a drudgery anymore to get her to do it. So that is awesome. That was not the way it was at the beginning of the year. We've moved on from a smaller amount of reading. Well, okay, so this last half year I only had her read 8 to 10 minutes when I had her read. That was not out of her schoolwork, and so moving on, I want to do around 20 like the book recommends. I think she can handle it. I think I was going easy on her, and I think going easy on her worked for the time being because it was difficult to get her to do the reading, but moving forward, I think more time will work. And woo, this lighting. Hold on, you guys. Let me just... Okay, that's better. Sorry if that lighting was bugging you guys. Okay. Writing. So she did not like writing. It was kind of a chore for her. She still doesn't necessarily love to do the handwriting curriculum that we are doing. She's almost done with the book that we started with. But I got her a journal. If you go back to my homeschool haul, you saw I bought my girls' journals. She has fallen in love with writing in her journals. So that is what she does for handwriting. Works for me, works for her. It's not the best, but the last half year I did still have her do her handwriting, but I also gave her the choice. If she wanted to do her journal instead, she could, which I wish I had it to show you guys because she loves it. She brings it to me, and it's today is Wednesday. We went to the park. I love school. The end. Or today is Thursday. I rode my bike. My mom's working out. The end. Just like that. It's really cute. So that's been fun for her and for me to read, and I hope to keep that for the rest of her life, hopefully. Math. So my goal was to have Saxon Math 1 completed. By this time, we failed miserably. Like, I think we only did 10 or more lessons in the whole last half of the year. But that's not to say we didn't do math. We did work on her math facts. Every day we did school. She is very good with her math facts. And then also outside of math facts, like just incorporating math in, like, she's getting into the kitchen, so like with baking and stuff. And then like one lunch we were eating quesadillas, and my husband like cut up the quesadillas, into halves and fourths and thirds. And anyway, so it's not like we didn't do anything. We just didn't do the book, which sucks. But hold on 1 second, got a baby, hold on. Come here. Hello. This is Isaiah. He's my 4th, and he's got a booger nose. He's sick too. Is that you? Is that you? Yeah. You can just keep us company. Okay, so math. Honestly, I just feel like it's too easy for her. And I was like, oh, okay, it's so easy. We'll just get through it real quick, and then we can move on to level 2. But now I'm just like, I think we should just move on to level 2. But the only thing is, I don't know if I want to stick with Saxon. I was considering going with the Good and the Beautiful as level 2. My best friend, she has a daughter the same age. She did Math You Can See, and I really like what her 2nd grader is learning in it. So I don't know, I'm just trying to consider what directions, but I think for the rest of the year, I think I will get Math 2 and just move on. I mean, she's so above Math 1, so even if we come to a concept that she doesn't understand, like, I think she's gonna catch on easy. And if she doesn't, we can obviously move back. But so that is the goal for math for the remainder of the year. Sadly, I did not accomplish what I wanted to accomplish, but that is just life. I mean, give this video a thumbs up if you're like that too. I'm sure all of you are, because it's human. Okay, last but not least was our marine unit, our science unit. Wow, you guys, I really dropped the boat on this one. That is not the saying. I don't know the saying, but anyway, I failed. I did not do what I intended. Obviously, my intention was to be done and to have History Unit 2 done, but that did not happen. We were doing the Good and Beautiful marine biology, and we only got to, I think, lesson 6. Yeah, okay, so we got to like lesson 6. Okay, so I think that's like halfway, because there's 13 lessons, so we did get somewhere. But okay, so this past year, half the year, whatever, okay, I did notice some things with marine biology. So I did add a lot of stuff into marine biology. I mean, we did a lot of books. We were reading a lot of the books that correlated with the lessons. And my kids really liked that. And then we did a lot of YouTube videos. We did, don't do that, no. We also did documentaries as well. And that, sorry, I'm saying a lot. I'll try to consciously stop. That was good. Like, those things were good. My kids really enjoyed that a lot. The stuff in the actual lesson, I feel like went above my 2nd grader's head. And, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe this was intended for an older audience, but then again, children learn through repetition. So I mean, I think I should still continue to do it, but I feel like it's kind of over her head. And even like the crafts, the experiments, while we were doing them, she didn't seem as interested in them. But she did talk about them afterwards, like weeks afterwards. She would bring like the salt one up with the egg. So I guess it was sticking, but just with that, I don't know. But anyway, my kids were enjoying the Marine unit. The goal for the rest of the year is to finish the Marine unit. Our San Diego trip we weren't able to do it this year. So, well, this past year, it's 2020, but 2019, we weren't able to do it like we planned. We will be doing it this spring. So it's kind of good because we have the remainder half to finish, and then we'll be going on our vacation like I wanted. So that will be good. And then my other goal for the rest of the half of the year is to get in some history and maybe another science unit, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I have a baby coming. Well, I guess our school year will be ended by that time. So I guess we'll see. That is it for my second grader. I have what is she in? I have a kindergartner, and I was going really easy on her. I was doing the Good and the Beautifuls, like level K primer. Yeah, level K primer. She was flying through it. It was fine. And then we were at my best friend's house. Or maybe it wasn't my best friend's house. I don't know. I just realized, wow, like my daughter just picked up a book and started reading. I was like, okay, so this is not what I was expecting. So then I decided that I should start adding in some early readers. And so that is what I was doing before we stopped for the break. That ended up being way longer than I wanted. But yeah, so that was really encouraging to see that my kindergarten could start reading, and I didn't even necessarily really work on any reading with her. But she has forgotten some of her alphabet, which kind of sucks. So my goal for the rest of the school year for her is to reinforce the alphabet with her and just continue to work on reading. She is in love with handwriting though. Like, I bought her a handwriting book from The Good and the Beautiful, and she did it in like a month and a half, the whole book. Like, just done. And then I bought her the next one up, and she's already halfway done with it. And I only bought her, like, it hasn't been that long, and she loves it. And she'll just pick up books and just copy what they say. I don't know. It's really awesome to see. But so yeah, that is my mid-year recap. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any math suggestions, leave them below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.